Once upon a time, I sold my copy of NCAA 14 because I lost with UMass to an FCS team. Hadn't done that before. Hopefully this won't happen again. New dynasty starting off with UMass. And a little twist on it here, folks. We can only recruit from New England states. So it could get a little tricky. There's some diamonds in the rough out there. I guess when you're 4-star, things are looking good. Connecticut's going to be a good place for us to recruit. Maine doesn't really have a whole lot of people, but Massachusetts obviously going to be one of the best ones. McGurk Field, the UMass Minutemen, starting it off with a game against Temple. And we'll turn it over on downs inside of our own 5. We get the points started here with an interception going the other way. Owls up by 7, but a deep ball. Gonna get the score tied back at 7. Next possession. A little counter play to the halfback, and we're in there. Super long field goal. 4th and 6. Gonna need a pass here, and it's picked off. Owls extending their lead. We'll tie it up at 24 here. And the super long field goal to get us into overtime would be true. 4th and goal, needing a big play. The angle route to the halfback. And a little bit of a gamble, but when you know you have the play to get it done, you go for it. Minutemen on the 2-point walk-off. Overtime winner. Possibly one of the biggest, if not the biggest win in program history. Jawan Price, player of the game, with his 2-touchdown performance. And a little Massachusetts melee here as we started off with a halfback rushing touchdown and a deep pass underthrown. And the Golden Eagles getting the ball back. We'd miss a field goal later on in the drive. It wouldn't matter. But we fumble it. Luckily, an offensive lineman falls on it. Huge loss on the play. They give too much press coverage to our wide receiver there. And we finish this drive off with a Price touchdown. The handoff to Price, fighting his way through every offensive lineman. He's going to get into the end zone. He'll be the player of the game with 3 touchdowns in our 6th win in this rivalry. Unfortunately, had to take a 4-star off the board. Michigan gaining too much influence. And we'll travel to Iowa City for an extremely tough test. Getting it going here through the air. Hawkeyes are already up by 7. And bouncing off of the defender. We're going to get into the end zone there. Into the second half now. They get too much press coverage again. And Gordon is going to get us inside the 30 once again. We've been mixing it up with our halfbacks. Even our 4th-string running back is going to get into the end zone. We're going to give all the momentum and the lead we worked so hard to build up right back to the Hawkeyes. Pick 6 for Shar. 4th and 9. Got to have it time. And a perfect throw. We've struggled all year on these corner routes. Finally, we get one to go our way. We'll take a lead late in this ball game, but Iowa chewing off enough clock to send us to overtime. The RPO bubble. We'll get a touchdown there to get it started. The Hawkeyes would score a touchdown, and then another touchdown, and the 2-point conversion. So the touchdown here to keep us going. And we'll hit the tight end in the flat to send us to 3 overtimes. And that play worked out so well, we've had to hit it again. Big play here. Gradowski, back to pass. It's dropped! The Minutemen with the biggest win in program history, no doubt about it. A triple overtime thriller. Grant Jordan, player of the game. The Minutemen riding high into week number 4. We've got a gym and a scheduled visit. And we'll start this Mizzou game off with a simple little halfback score. We're up by 10 early, and we'll give it right back to the defense on this interception. Luckily, Price bringing them down. A long field goal to give us a late lead in the contest. Mizzou marching down the field with a touchdown of their own. So we're going to need a big-time drive here from our upperclassman quarterback. Back-to-back drag routes to get us a first down. Under 20 seconds to play. Inside the 10 now. 2 plays left, but we're going to get it done right here. Another huge win. 12 plays, 74 yards. A 20-17 victory. Rocco Griffin, our second string running back. And this time we see Maine. Maine actually has 2 people. Some years you're going to see it's, up and down. I was really impressed with our tight end there. And we're going to get a scramble here from Jordan. Inside the 30. We would miss a field goal later on in the drive. Luckily that pass hit the turf. But a lot of running room here for Hood. 1 man to beat. There's nobody bringing him down. 2-score lead over the Broncos. 13-3 the final. Brandon Hood, the freshman. I believe he's number 3 on the depth chart. And we'll have to get a Kent State rebuild in at some point this season. A lot of uniform combinations. This pass thrown up and picked off. Gordon on the outside. He's going to get us inside the red zone, setting us up for this field goal. And we got a doinker. Hood. A rushing touchdown to finally give us a lead. Bouncing off his own man. A lot of blocks there. Love the way the line is looking today. 4th stringer, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And he's going to get number 3 here on this long 97-yard gasher to give us a 24-point lead over the Golden Flashes. Handoff again to Griffin. Rocco weaving his way through defenders. Will take a 31-6 victory. No, make it 38. As we're going to get this bubble RPO into the end zone as well. A lot of big plays late in this game. It was once close. Now it's not. Staying undefeated. Now this is a big-time contest. Al J. Henderson, the Buffalo Bulls coming in. That could have been picked off. We're very fortunate it wasn't. 4th and 5 to Hood, the conversion. But in our Buffalo rebuild last year, you know how tricky this rivalry game can be. UMass, a thorn in our side on multiple occasions, as we've got a severe wear and tear there. Big play to Cray, diving, and he can't hang on. 4th and 1 with the game tied at 6. And we'll turn the ball over there. 4th and 7, needing a first down, and we're stopped a yard shy. The undefeated season coming to an end, but we'll get some 3 stars here. North Andover, North Attleboro, Worcester. So even though we beat BC, they're going to get that 4-star gem. A field goal is going to get us started here against the Chippewas. And Rocco pounding his way into the end zone. With the game tied at 13, 4th and inches, we're going for it. We're playing to win the game, and a sloppy game finishing off in a field goal as time expires. Minutemen are now bowl eligible. You'll see us in the postseason, and now we are a top 25 team. Who would have believed it? Akron Zips. We had a pretty good rebuild with them on college football revamped. Good to see they actually have more than one helmet and jersey pant combination. The halfback direct snap's going to get us our 2nd touchdown of the day. Juwan Price into the end zone. And a deep pass here to Atkins, keeping his feet in bounds, in firm control of this one. That big grab, we let him get a touchdown, and another long field goal, 27-10, the final. Grant Jordan, player of the game. Under 200 passing yards. Don't say that a lot for a quarterback. But Jordan on the keeper, the option read. He would fumble it, and the Huskies would take advantage. 3 points going their way. Going to try to get our 3 points back. We do. And a deep pass here. Underthrown. Luckily to keep him out of the end zone, but the Huskies would get 3 points before the half. 4th and 4. A little bit of a risk. It wouldn't pay off. 3rd and 22. A deep ball here. And a huge conversion. The juke move. And the drive would finish with a touchdown on this play. 3rd and 1. Putting an exclamation point on this victory, 24-6. Donnie Gray, player of the game. Cantrell. Couple 2-stars to get us going here. A lot of boys will probably be hitting the portal, so it's important we get a lot of boys recruited. So Toledo getting a win there, and currently we're slated for the college football playoff. Just got to win out the rest of the way. Nice slant to get us going. That strong safety jumping in front of the pass. Bobcats scoring a touchdown. And we'll throw another interception here. Top 25 team in the country, fighting for everything. And our 3rd turnover of the half results in a Bobcat score. Needing a play here, dropping way back in the pocket. And our tight end is going to get into the end zone. Another great bubble RPO. And we'll get another touchdown. Finally taking the lead in this contest. The 2-point conversion successful once again. 4th and 3, hanging on to the ball. And Jordan going to scoot his way into the end zone. We're down by 4. We got that drag route, but we want the tight end instead. That's our 4th interception of the ball game. Somehow we get a defensive stop. The ball is ours, but interception number 5 will end our college football playoff hopes. There will not be a MAC championship game. And Juwan Price has had enough of the pundits all week talking mad smack on the Minutemen. He gets us a lead over BGSU. Angle route. Can he defeat the defender? He runs through the official. We're inside the 5, finishing the drive off. We'll hit him in the flat. Number 12. Up by 14, looking for another big play here. Wide receiver 1's going to bring it in. He's been destroying press coverage all year. And we'll get it to him into the end zone there. Another touchdown. 4-touchdown lead. A shutout. Our first of this rebuild. Grant Jordan. Well-deserved player of the game. We'll get 3 2-stars. Cortez Bragg. Going to be one of the best running backs for years to come. 4-way tie for the MAC Conference Championship. And we tried to get a forced win. We kind of messed ourselves out of it. Haynes King, going to be the Heisman Trophy quarterback. As we'll get a Cure Bowl in Orlando Camping World Stadium against the Aggies. Early touchdown there. A deep ball to the other side of the field. A rare attempt, but it's a conversion nonetheless. Halfback screen to Juwan Price. Blocks working out just how we needed to him. Stop shy of the goal line. The Rocco's going to finish the quest off into the end zone. We're going to take a 9-point lead on the 2-point conversion. Our next possession. Inside of the 4th quarter, somehow that ball was tipped right to us. And we walk into the end zone. So, 11-2 on the season. OU defeats Clemson for the national championship. And year 2 is going to be looking pretty good as long as we can fill the roster back up. A lot of guys graduating, even more hitting the portal. I believe 22. If you had a good time, let me know. Love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.